Welcome everyone. Today we'll have a quick guide on Wolcen. Today we're going to be looking at the known bugs and problems with Wolcen at the moment, and maybe methods to avoid or to adjust for it. The first one is people are having trouble with Act 3. So let's go to the main menu. So what's happening is people are facing the Act 3 final boss, which is, spoiler alert, which is Hemlock. Yes. The story boss at Act 3 is going to be Hemlock, and what people are having trouble with is to kill it in the correct time frame, and then it gets a little bugged out, then it's uninteractive. And what people tend to do is they find someone that's stronger to kill them for them, to party with someone that's strong. But what if you can't find someone that's strong and he's stuck there? So what you can do is come to the main menu, go to game setting here, go to the story mode and change it to story mode. So go to story, change to story and save. By creating a game this way, you significantly reduce the difficulty of the game, and you have a much better chance of killing Hemlock. And this will take you away from the bug and take you into the end game. I think the developers are working on it, and we had some friends asking for help at the time, so I suggested trying this, and he managed to kill the boss fast enough to bypass this bug. It is a little annoying, but we're working on it. No, I'm not a developer. We're working on to help people. So if people need to party up, I'm happy to help them with the boss. And we also have a Discord. So with looking for chat, if anyone wants to help people, you can see that you can add each other. You can help with Act 3. Now there's a bonus for the person that helps others with this particular bug. Is that, let's go back here. I always make sure I'm here. So there's a small bonus for those that helps others on Act 3 for the boss. Because this gives you basically a bonus. So not only do you get, am I actually creating the game properly? No. So not only you get to help someone, having the the joy of helping others, but you also get a little stone. And that stone is pretty rare in the end game. It's called the Genesis Stone, and the Genesis Stone is usually farmed at the end game, and it's not a really great drop rate. If you know Path of Exile, it's like Exalted Orb. That's what people are kind of getting into the late game. This is used for crafting. It's used for rolling for special stats that give you skill perks on the items, and the Genesis Stone is actually very nice. I'll show you one of those. So for those that is willing to help others, you'll be rewarded with the Genesis Stone upon helping someone with Act 3. Because they finish the final boss, they get a quest done, and you get one of those stones as well. So those are very rare. After all my farm, I only got 3. So, if you help others, there's a bonus for you. Next up, there's another known bug, or like a small problem with the dark market. I have not been able to unlock dark market full enough, but I have unlocked it enough to show you guys what's happening with it. So with the dark market, basically as you unlock it, you can increase item quality. So if you look at the item here, it's 5-star. You can increase item to 5-star from 4-star, and this can go from 2-star or 3-star. This gives them better stats and retain the item. If you go for item rarity, you can upgrade the item to a legendary. And people have been doing that with the uniques, making them with 14 more stats, a bunch of athletics and modifications, which makes them really strong. There is a problem currently in the dark market, so it's that if you put the item here, you can put items in, by the way. If you put the item in there, you start the project, and if you happen to disconnect during this period, or if you happen to disconnect when this is completed, not only the items is kind of bugged out, I believe that there might be a problem with the server connection. They might destroy the item, or they might just bug you out, and you might not be able to use the dark market or even log in. So that was similar problem with the dark market before when you were using it, but now it's just about the disconnection. I've only heard of this. I haven't tested myself because I'm a little scared to get bugged out. So be careful when you upgrade the dark market. If you think your internet is not stable, make sure you don't risk it. And if you put an item into the dark market, if you cancel, the item is destroyed. So if you put items in, be careful. Don't cancel it, and don't get disconnect or don't lose connection with the game. Finish it and get it done, because there's only one run, only 200 production. You'll definitely get it done with one run, so make sure you don't disconnect. And yes, if you're looking for the more tips to the expedition here, I have a few small ones. One is some of our friends might be having trouble with currency. There is a really good one that actually gives you a bit of the currency. So this is one. If you look for the diplomats, for the trade assembles, there is some that gives you some endgame consumables. There's some that gives you, I don't recommend productivity unless you play a lot. So there's some that gives you primordial essence and also gold. So you're exchanging a lot of the things, but they usually give you 5 times back. So I was paying 10,000 and 1,000, I was getting 50,000 and 5,000 back. So keep in mind, it is a potential outcome. If you don't get it, they will give you something else, but usually it's a rewarding one if you just here to with a free stock for that. Similarly, if you go into the Seeker's Garrison, there are possibilities of getting a very good item. Here it is. Welcome guys, this is something I wanted to show you guys. That's right, this is what I found. So if you happen to have found the Seeker's Garrison with legendary Infernal Regrets, definitely go for this. This gives you a legendary item and it's very rare. I only found 3 so far in the game, and definitely go for it. So always on the checkout, every time you fight the expedition or the Untainted, always check here. So the very good item is actually a legendary modifier, which I don't have many. I'll show you guys here. The legendary modifier is those. The Greater Entropy Orb. My friend has gotten 2 just from looking for those quests. If you happen to find one, make sure you do it. And those allows you to reroll a legendary into a different legendary. Very good, it can be used on all levels of legendary. And this is one of the endgame items or currency you can use later. So those are some small tips that can help you progress with your expedition and try to avoid bugs, or at least know it, so you'll be careful with it. Hopefully you guys find it helpful. Please subscribe and like onto the YouTube channel, and that's a massive support. If you have your Twitch Primes, make sure you consider spending it with us on Twitch with Majestic Gaming. Thank you so much guys, I'll see you guys next time.